So I got a question, what bike am I taking this year to my festival? During Riders Vegan Cycling Festival, I'm going to take my Bamboo touring bike and, whoa, what was that? It's a big rat under that cover. I'm going to take my Bamboo touring bike and I'm going to be taking that. And another question is about vaccines, immunisations. What's my opinion and thoughts on that? My opinion is I don't do them. I've never done them. I haven't been vaccinated or immunised since maybe I was 8. So like 32 years ago. Oh, maybe I was 11. Actually, no, it wasn't. No, sorry, I lie. I was 13. I was in year 8, nearly high school. So 27 years. 27 years, about that. Anyway, a long time ago. I've travelled the world every year since 2001, 2003, I should say. 2002 I skipped. So I've been travelling a lot for the last, do the maths, 16 years around the world on bicycle, getting bitten by dogs, bitten by mosquitoes, drinking water, sleeping on benches, sleeping in forests, getting lost, cutting myself, you know, all sorts. I don't believe in the vaccines. I don't believe in immunisations. That's my opinion. You have to form your own opinion based on your own information, your own research. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Don't believe everything you watch on the internet. Don't believe everything you watch from the doctor or TV or whatever. Do your own homework, make your own conclusions. Forge new beliefs based on your own conclusions. Not your mum's conclusions, your dad's conclusions, your workmates' conclusions, doing ride's conclusions. Do your own homework. Do your own experiments. And if you can't do an experiment, look at other people's data. And always follow the money. What is that industry selling you? They're selling you fear. You now believe in pharmaceuticals. I believe in modern medicine, but not for every single ailment. I believe in, with dogs, is talking with dogs. I don't get bitten by dogs anymore because I know how to communicate with dogs. And I also don't go out partying. I don't do drugs and late nights, and except for epic rides. I don't get dehydrated. I don't drink alcohol. I mean, I don't use stimulants consistently. And people just smashing coffee to coffee to coffee or pill to pill to pill. And the immune system just gets run down. You know, so those people can definitely get malaria or dengue, etc. So in 4 years of running my festival, 2014, 15, 16, 3 years I should say, this year's number 4, I've had maybe 1,500 people? No, there's a lot of repeats. So maybe, let's say 1,000 or 1,100 people come to my event, and nobody has ever had any severe health issues, except for a couple of people who were, you know, not eating enough, maybe smoking a bit of bongs, and had weak immunity, not drinking enough water, and a couple of them got really bad infections, you know, septicemia, etc. So that wasn't, but they weren't following my advice. They were nice people. They came to my event, but they weren't following my advice, and they did get sick. So I can't take responsibility for that one. Other than bicycle crashes as well. People have had, but no one's ever gotten rabies or malaria or dengue. Come to my event, if you follow my advice, then you're going to get my results, because my results are based on my personal experience. And people disagree with me with that, and that's fine. And what you'll find is people disagree with that. They're never healthier, they're never fitter than me. But they're like, everyone's got an opinion. They're like arseholes. Everyone's got one. That's fine. That's normal. But what bike am I bringing is the Bamboo bike. And hydro disc, mountain bike cranks, 40 cassette, up the back, little power meter, keep the pacing. I'll be running pannier bags, plus bike packing bags. And so yeah, I might do a couple of time trials and that, blah, blah, blah. But this year the festival's not focused on time trials. It's not really focused on speed. If you want to do a time trial, go ahead and do it. But we won't be glorifying it like we have in previous years, because we know how fast we are. We know the vegans have dominated in Chiang Mai. We know how fast we are. This year it's all about adventure. Going to new places, doing new back roads, doing the roads that no one else done on Strava. This year's all about forming new Strava segments. Not on segments that already been done, but like new roads that no one's ever put on Strava. All right? So let's do that. So make sure your bike is up to spec. And if it's not, then there's plenty of good bike shops in Chiang Mai where we can slap on mountain bike cranks and 40 cassettes, etc. And any bike shop out there in England or Australia or the US or whatever, oh, you don't need a 40 cassette on a road bike. You tell them to come to During Riders Cycling Festival, and I want to record their faces when I show them some of the ramps, the hills that we do. They'll be like, that's illegal back in my house. No. Now, hang on, you just said that no one needs a 40 cassette on a road bike. We'll show them these climbs. Fucking epic climbs. I've seen some of these climbs are so steep. I've seen motorbikes like rear end and drop off their pillion passenger, literally. One of the climbs I had a 3420 out in there going 350 watts in good form, really skinny, really lean, really fast back in 2014. I was racing another friend up there. He only had standard crank. He couldn't go up. He had to stop. And he had road shoes, so he couldn't unclear. He's just going to crash. So he did a U-turn and went back down. I had mountain bike shoes on, so I was all right. So I'm in the 3428, 6 kilos, 6.8 kilos Cervelo, just super light, super lean, fully carbed up, 350 watts. And my caves were maybe 30. I thought I'm going to snap my chain and go over the bars. So I got off my bike, did cyclocross, it was so steep, walking up the climb to the top. You know what I mean? That's how steep we're talking. So steep, doing 350 watts, have to get off and walk in a 3428 on a 6.8 kilo bike. Next level shit. And on the way down, it's when I saw the motorbike just have too much weight on the back and the lady just fell off. No one got hurt. They had a laugh. And everyone has had to push the motorbike up the hill. But that's what we're talking. We're talking hills you've never, ever seen in your life. Like the steepest hills on earth. I don't know anything steeper. Not even Penang Hill is steeper. That's fucking steep. But I got Penang Hill in a 34.25, so I wasn't even that fit back then. Thailand's got the hardest climbs in the world. And you're going to be doing them if you want.